to do reactions on content that is live or it's a current event. I wanted to do a Christmas video, just saying Merry Christmas out there randomly to the universe, along with a blizzard video. There's lots of blizzards that we're trying to put behind right now in the states, which I will be going back to pretty soon. I will be leaving South Korea, so that might be too much information, but I got some water here. Right now, I'm going to do a reaction video. I'm going to react to a 2-minute video. I think that's a good length of time. And I have not seen it yet. I have not seen this video. It is, let me set it up for y'all so you can see it. And I got to make sure I hit share system audio. All right. Man, I wish I had two monitors here, but I only have one monitor. So I'll be watching. How can I watch this? So I'll probably turn the chat off, the chat overlay. Let's turn that off. Nice. All right, now I could effectively watch this video through the Restream software. Did I cancel it? Why does it say Studio Standard? I hope I didn't cancel it. I'm gonna need it. All right, so we're recording. We're recording. I'm gonna hit this play button. While I'm doing that, you could hit the subscribe button. I do not know what this is about. I don't know if these two are being racist or someone was uh, being racist towards them. So we'll see.
What is the light wolf cry?
Irene Kim and Elliot Ha, two college students back home in the Bay Area on winter break, met up at the In-N-Out in San Ramon on Christmas Eve to film a TikTok video. And then...
You're just filming yourself eating?
Yeah.
You're weird homosexual.
They say another customer walked up to them asking questions, then making homophobic and racist remarks.
You're Kim Jong-un's boyfriend?
I'm like,
You get spit in your face and it's a Philippine.
Then the man
What?
tells them to meet him outside.
Whoa.
Irene says
Whoa.
remarks.
You're Kim Jong-un's boyfriend?
What? Yo, man. I know I'm streaming right now. I know I got a headset on, and I could be deemed as a keyboard warrior. But if this happens to me in public, in the States, where you can stand up for yourself, that wouldn't be the reaction that I would be having. I would stand up, and there will be some WWE. Oh man, I wish somebody would. Because it's been a minute. But let's see what he said.
Then making homophobic and racist remarks.
You're Kim Jong-un's boyfriend?
Says you're Kim
I'm
Jong
like,
Un's
spit in your
boyfriend.
face and it's a Philippine.
Then the man tells
What?
them to meet him outside.
You can try the fry.
Irene says what you can't see in the TikTok she posted is the man staring at them through the window for 15 minutes after. She says they felt like the man was threatening them with violence. They waited till the restaurant closed and workers walked them safely to their car.
I think the thing that
Okay.
just had me shaking the most was when he told
Must have been like a big dude. Sounded like a big ignorant idiot. And I like violence. um, yeah, they did the right thing. I may have resorted to that plan also. They did the right thing. I remember being at the mall, and I was like, I don't want any problems. I was a teenager, and I resorted to the a peaceful strategy, and there were some guys that had problems with my group, and my group had problems with them, and I just hung out next to a police officer. I just did my shopping uh, and whatever I was doing. at the time, close to a police officer. And when it was time for me to go home, um, I made sure that I was by the payphone that was close to the cop because I didn't want any issues. I'd been arrested before and for fighting, nothing crazy, no felonies or anything like that. But you never know. Someone could have brass knuckles. Someone could have knives. Someone can have bats, and it's not good. It's good to avoid violence. Yeah, it's good to avoid violence, but there's a part of me that wants to smoke, but I usually end up avoiding it whenever I'm in these type of situations in the states, because it's all about peace and love, because you never know who's watching. When I didn't avoid violence, there was uh, it wasn't that I pursued it, but I remember being kicked in the back, kicked in the back of my head, because I was more of a wrestler, and I took one person down, and then his friends kicked me while I took him down, and my friends were trying to do their thing, but it was that was definitely my first incident with trauma, or one of my no, that's not my first. That was one of the issues that I had. But let's see what else they have to say.
Told us to meet him outside, and he just kept on staring at us.
As a Korean American up in Moraga, Erin said she's been on the receiving end of plenty of racist comments before, but she posted this video hoping others take notice.
I think also with the model minority myth, a lot of people don't take these kinds of situations very seriously. Wait, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think a lot of people don't end up taking a lot of these situations very seriously.
For every one act caught on camera, there's hundreds that go unchecked. So I'm really hoping that more awareness is brought to this.
Irene and Elliot want to raise awareness that the words we choose have power. Their video caught the attention of San Ramon's police chief, who Irene says has been messaging her on Twitter to learn more about what happened.
I don't know. This might be one of those incidents that sits in the back of the mind of this young man here. I can't relate to. I mean, I have empathy for the young lady. She should be. She should feel safe. She should feel protected. But as a man, you should never feel comfortable. You know what? You always have to keep your head on the swivel. You should always be ready, and you should always be training. And I'm not saying you should be the ninja in that situation or Billy Badass, but you gotta you gotta have something. You gotta have some presence also, and even a look, um, not a thuggish type of reaction towards that bigot or that ignorant man, um, that racist, but you should bring something to the table whenever you get harassed, right? In a foreign country, like right now, I'm in South Korea. In a foreign country, we cannot. You can defend yourself, but the benefit of the doubt will usually lean towards somebody else, right? If you're not the a citizen of that country. So, but these two are citizens of America. You can defend yourself. You can stand up, and you can call them out a bit. But they're healthy. They're strong. They're smart. They live to fight another day, or they live to be happy another day. But it's just a part of me. A part of me would have problems if that happened to me. I don't know if that would happen to me, but I'm going back. I would expect it or I anticipate it, and I'm not looking for it. I'm not looking for trouble. But knowing who I am, I wouldn't be surprised when it happens. And if it happens, it happens, and we'll see how things play out. Choosing the peaceful strategy like they did is always a winning situation. So it's always a winning situation. But um, yeah, it's one of those listen to the good side uh, versus the devil situations. But yeah, that's a tough one. Let me finish this video. I guess it's okay.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow.
Yeah, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Thanks to the restaurant workers for making sure the young couple. Yes, yes, they did do a good job. The staff did do a good job. The young couple got safely to their car. They're both gorgeous people. I'm sorry that happened. Whoever it was lives a set. I hate reading YouTube comments. I'm lowering my standards. The person has a very sad life. You can't hate some stranger based on your own assumptions about what? What the heck? These stories are so important. We really appreciate the young people who spoke out and their courage in sharing the story. The thing about racism is that it is so ridiculously unnatural that you sometimes don't realize how racist someone is until some minutes later. Then oh man, some people write paragraphs. This is very disturbing. I hope one day this guy asked me to meet him outside. There you go, Chul. That's something I could relate to. So the people that are ready, like Cho, these type of comments here, they probably don't get harassed like that, It's all that it's all it all boils down to energy. But he's also a young man in this video. I'm not harping on
Hey.
what the heck. I need to get YouTube Premium back. Skip ads.
There are some new developments in the racist and homophobic harassment that happened Christmas Eve at a In-N-Out.
Kim Jong-un's boyfriend, huh? Kim Jong-un's boyfriend?
Anyways, you can try the fry.
Elliot Ha
Oh,
and
she
Irene
looked at
Kim
him like,
were
"Are you gonna
making
do
a
something?"
food review video when a man just started insulting and then threatening them. Now San Ramon police say they've arrested the suspect for violating California hate crime laws. Betty Yu talked to the
Wow.
victims tonight.
Irene Kim and Elliot Ha came back to this same In-N-Out on Monday for burgers and fries, and they said they felt safe eating here. I spoke with them shortly after they gave their statements to the San Ramon Police Department.
I'm gonna get spit in your face and it's a Filipino.
What he said something about Philippines.
Why were you acting mad? Dude, we can get assaulted.
In a 3-minute TikTok that now has more than 10 million views, Irene Kim and Elliot Ha capture racist
I
and
wanna know what she
homophobic
was
rants from a
saying.
man who approached them while they were filming themselves
What
eating
was she saying?
Dude, we can get assaulted.
Why were you?
In a 3-minute
Why were
TikTok
you
that now
aiming
has
him?
more than 10
Oh.
million views, Irene Police Department.
I'm gonna get spit in your face and it's a Filipino. It's a Filipino.
Why were you acting mad? Dude, we can get assaulted.
In a 3-minute TikTok that now has more than 10 million views, Irene
Oh.
Kim and Elliot Ha capture racist
guess he
and
was-
homophobic rants from a man who approached
kid
them while
is
they were
juvenile
filming
or
themselves
immature.
eating items off the secret menu at In-N-Out.
Anyways, you can try the fry.
In less than 48 hours, San
But
Ramon police announced that they've
a defense
arrested
mechanism.
40-year-old Jordan Douglas Craw of Denver, Colorado. He's been charged with 2 counts of committing a hate crime.
A lot of people were commenting originally, like, why didn't you call the police in that moment? And I think for us, like, especially for a lot of people of color, a lot of Asian Americans that go through hate crimes, like, I've been verbally assaulted on more than one occasion, not to the degree that that man went to, but like most of the time you don't think that someone will ever really take you seriously.
And when we were talking to the police earlier today, one thing that they mentioned that kind of stuck with me is nothing is too small to be reported, because they would rather be glad to get the call and figure out that it really is nothing rather than have it actually be something.
Irene said someone recognized the suspect at a San Ramon Target and called police, who arrested him shortly after on Monday.
It is mildly unreasonable to ask everyone to just be happy and be positive people, because that's, not the world that we live in. But for him, I do hope that he finds the help that he does need. And
before his arrest, police said they received complaints about similar behavior from what appears to be the same man. Irene said she was contacted by another victim who had a run-in with the suspect on Christmas Day.
She's Filipino. Her family is Filipino. He was hurling racist insults at her and her family, as well as just he began spitting at them as well.
Irene added that she was careful not to respond to the man in an aggressive way.
When he was outside into the parking lot, I wasn't sure if he was going to his car to get a weapon or get a gun or get a knife. And, in the world that we live in, sadly, that is something that we have to be, or the country that we live in, that is something that we have to be concerned about.
It is what it is. Now I want In-N-Out Burger watching these two videos back to back. Let me see if there's anything in the chat room. Looks like we got one viewer from Twitch. Cool. All right, so that's all that I have to say about this particular topic. I'm hoping that this doesn't become a pattern or a trend in the States. I don't see it much here in South Korea. I don't see. There's different forms. There's more passive aggressive discrimination. People cannot get into clubs. Foreigners are having trouble getting into venues because of their belonging. Because they're foreigners, and I guess it's that's pretty much racist, right? But it's not hostile type racist. So I got to get rid of that crutch word. So that's my way of saying but there's another crutch word. But all right, let's go ahead and sign off for now. Need you to subscribe, support the channel, and I'll keep some more reaction videos coming. And man, I want to talk about the Michael Jordan trophy. I want to talk about that. I like that, and I think it's well deserved. What else do I want to talk about? Maybe I'll talk about the blizzard a little bit. I'll talk about flying. I want to talk about TC3. Some cool combat stuff. And yeah, let me know any other topics that you think I should talk about. There's also the potential for a truce for between the war in Ukraine and Russia. There's a possibility that we will have a truce there. I think I saw a headline there. And yeah, I want to talk about working out again, getting back into the gym. So I think that's safe to talk about on the internet. And is what's going to happen weather-wise in February and March. I think that's a good topic. All right, so follow me and subscribe, and we'll chat and banter about current events. That's what we'll do on this channel.